I want to begin by asking, about India's pluralism and diversity. There are so many societies across the world, so many civilizations, be it the West, be it Islamic countries, China, but nowhere do you see the kind of pluralism and even acceptance that you see in India. We are a culture which sort of believes in, ekam sat vipra bhavata vadanti. I wanted to ask you, can you tell us about what is the ethos of Bharat, the way you see it, and what is the foundation of this culture?
Thanks for asking this beautiful question, Kamalji. I think it is a very relevant question that you've asked, and everybody, people from different walks of life, should learn and should know what exactly is our culture. What do we mean when we say Bharat, and what do we mean when we actually celebrate the festival of Bharat? The question is very close to my heart. And as you rightly said, that we believe in Ekam Sat Vipra Bahuda Vadanti. That means truth is one, but there are many ways and many paths to reach that truth. And our culture and our collective consciousness is actually defined so beautifully in this verse. If we talk about Bharatiya culture or Bharatiya society, as you rightly mentioned, nowhere in the world, in any country, you would find such a pluralistic society, and where people from different belief systems, different cultures, or you can say different backgrounds, different lifestyles, can coexist and can celebrate each other. And when we talk about this collective consciousness, definitely this question comes to our mind, that where does it come from? When you talk about the foundation of Bharat, what exactly define this ideology or this belief system? See, we do not believe in one specific book, and that is the beauty of it. We do not believe in one specific way or one specific list of do's and don'ts, or you have to do this, only then you would be a Bharatiya, or you do not have to do this, otherwise you would cease to be a Bharatiya. We do not have that kind of a rigid, do's and don'ts kind of a lifestyle. When we talk about scriptures, we have many of them, like we have Shrutis, we have, in Shrutis we have Veds and Upanishads, we have Smritis. That means the teachings of sages. Like we, all of us have heard about Manusmriti, then we have Yagvalk, we have Brihaspati, and these are the Smritis which the sages have heard and transferred through their, just word of mouth. And then we have Purans, 18 of them, and we have books of Itihas, history, that is Ramayana and Mahabharat. And I would like to reiterate that Ramayana and Mahabharat are not Puran. They are the history of Bharat. The Itihas means it has happened. Like the incidents that we are told in Ramayana, the stories of Ramayana and Mahabharat are actually the history of Bharat. It has happened. Those superheroes have existed on this land. And then we have four Veds, we have 108 plus Upanishads, and so many faiths. I belong to Islam, like I belong to one specific faith which is being celebrated in Bharat. And one very important message I want to cover in this question is, I understand that for youth it is very difficult to, learn so many scriptures, or to get the teachings out of it, or to actually understand it. So I always encourage youth to just understand four Mahavakyas of our Ved. When we talk about four Veds, or we say that every Ved is summarized in one single sentence that is called Mahavakya, and very beautifully explained. Four Mahavakyas or four Vedas are Ahem Brahmasmi, that means Main hi Brahm hu. Another Mahavakya is Tattvamasi, Tum bhi wahi ho, you are also that divinity. And Pragyan Brahma, that means knowledge is Brahma. And fourth Mahavakya is Ayam Atma Brahma. That means वह आत्मा ही ब्रह्म है. So this teaching of that belief that we need to understand that the divine exists in everybody. in me, in you, in everyone. And that feeling of spiritual oneness is so beautiful, that belonging, that Atma, Paramatma, everything is just one. So we do not believe in the separation of caste, creed, gender, or white and black, or minority, majority. That kind of a beauty we have in Bharatiya culture. And if you talk about Hindu culture, and we have Shaiv, we have Shakt, we have Vaishnav. In Shaiv, we have Kapalik, Kalamukh, Pashupat, Lakulek. In Vaishnav, we believe that we have 10 avatars of Lord Vishnu. In Shakt, we believe that there are almost 108 Shakti Peeth Mandir, and Durga, Kali, etc. We like, all of us know about that. And if you talk about different faiths, we have Bodh. Some people believe that Bodh is a separate religion or a separate faith. However, we believe that Gautam Buddha was also one of the 10 avatars of Lord Vishnu's. So even if we consider it as a different faith or a different religion, in both there are Hinayan, Mahayan, Vajrayan, different belief systems they have, even in different faiths. In Jain, they have Shwetambar, Digambar. Sikhs believe they've had 10 gurus. I belong to Islam faith. In Islamic society, we believe in one God. That means Ekeshwarvad. And even that is not separate from Hindu culture. I always say that Sanatan Dharm, when we say Sanatan Dharm has many Vads. So Ekeshwarvad is one of the Vads of Sanatan. So even Islam is not separate from Sanatan Dharm. And this belief that the God is one, that Par Brahm Parmeshwar or Nirgun Nirakar Brahm is one, that is Ekeshwarvad. They've just given it a different word, they've given it a different form, and they explain it differently, but message is the same. That is why I came, actually I coined a term called Sanatani Musalman. I call myself a Sanatani Musalman, that I have chosen a path, like my family, maybe my forefathers have chosen a path, have chosen a faith, have chosen a religion. So I have full respect for that. I believe in Islam faith, but that is not different or exclusive or separate from Sanatan Dharma. And that is why I believe that my dharma is Sanatan, my panth is Islam, and my national identity and my Sanskriti is Hindu. So there is no clash. Sanatan, Islam, and Hindu, all are, I can maintain all of them together, and I can really live them, all of them together. That is why I do not feel the clash of loyalty. Okay, being a Muslim, I proudly say that I'm a Hindu, because Hindu is a culture, Hindu is a geographical and a national identity. So I have given you these examples just to explain that beauty of this pluralistic society and belief system and this culture that we have. What a magnificent and a glorious foundation and ethos we have as Bharatiya. We have beautiful scriptures, we have glorious history, we have cultural and moral values, and very flexible beliefs and attitudes and habits. And we have respect and love for each other. We can coexist together, while following our own belief systems, following our own choices, our faiths. We can exist together beautifully, and we do not tolerate each other. I always say that tolerance is not the word for Bharat. We do not tolerate, but celebrate each other. So that is what Bharat is, to answer your first question.
Absolutely, Subhuji. You put it so beautifully. Thank you so much for sharing that.
Namaste. We hope you enjoyed this Chitti Media content. Please remember to subscribe to us and switch on the notifications for this channel. For our other social media links, more content, and to support our work, please visit citti.net. धन्यवाद, नमस्कार.